patience. You have to trust the process. Introducing Ciroc VS. Very special, very smooth, very selective. Fine French brandy. Ciroc VS. It's a vibe. Drink responsibly.
Now tuned into the motherfucking great. Back is the incredible. The sweet skate. Here we go again. The Rock Boys in the building tonight. Oh, they said, when you like it, or don't like it, learn to love it, because it is the best thing going today. Let's start the show.
That's that sound. Y'all know what it is. It's Friday. What's cracking other than the cracks of your behind? This is Just Us League, and this is Skate Talk. You're live with the superheroes with the most. Yo, we got to give it up. It's a special day. It is the super duper man's birthday, y'all. Everybody that tunes into the show, please wish my brother from another mother a happy birthday. You're live with none other than the Just Us League. We're here for Skate Talk. Let's talk all skate, nothing but the skate. So help me, Lord. Yes. What's going on, fellas? What's good?
Woo!
Come on, GL. You gotta get a little bit better than that, man.
Man, right. Man.
It's the man's birthday. It's Superman's birthday. Look at them. They raining in already.
I know they're coming in. They coming in.
It's a holiday. It's a holiday, goddamn. This is celebration, bitches.
They coming in hot. Yo, man,
hey.
Look, when you got the league on a Friday and then your birthday fall in on the same day, you can't help but be ready to kick it on a day like today.
We gonna kick it. What's up, Manager Rick? Eric,
there it is.
Harris, what's going on? How you doing? The yoga queen. What's up?
The legend is in here. Man,
get the heck out of here. It's also Greg's birthday as well. Y'all got the same birthday.
Get out of here. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, this is great.
Happy birthday, Greg. Please.
Happy birthday to you, my brother.
Show with Super and Greg. Happy birthday.
I'm already ready for this, bro.
Just turn around and just
ready for this.
What's causing all this?
Want to know everywhere we go.
What is causing
beef products? That's what's causing all this.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Listen, I'm happy to be here. Made it another revelation around the sun. I get another year with my brethren, the motherfucking the green goofball and the bat bastard. We are here to talk nothing but the skate and celebrate. It's a celebration, bitches.
It's the super some bitch's birthday, yo. That's right. He
in
here.
That's it.
Yo, y'all saw the commercial. Let's give it up real quick for our sponsor. Hit it.
Baby, don't you stop. You taste so good like I know you would.
Ah, man.
I'm gonna do a little mixture. I'm killing off this red dot. I'm killing off the red berry. And then since the commercial was up, I may go ahead and dip into that French brandy, I plan on it might be a long night, fellas.
I might have to try that French brandy pretty soon, man, because it looks like it's rather tasty.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? I see you up there.
But yo, so me, myself, birthday boy, I decided to do 2-in-1. So I got the French vanilla and I got the peach together in one glass, right along with a shot of some Sprite. So it could be very well a long goddamn night. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah. I did the body armor fruit punch.
Okay.
Superior hydration, because
Okay.
we probably gonna drink tonight. It's gonna be a lot of Ciroc toasts for the birthday boy.
It
So,
definitely will be after I get off of work tonight.
you better get in that massage chair, that hydration chair, because it's gonna be a long night.
You're lying.
Man.
Gotta give it up for the other sponsor. Your order is on the way. Enchanted Desserts, where the magic is in the taste. You know what I'm saying? It's Enchanted Desserts. So if your stomach is beat, have a nice, sweet, enchanted treat. Enchanted Desserts.
Back.
Hey, that's a hell of a sales pitch. He coming with him every week, boy. I'm telling you.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir. So let's see. We got Enchanted Desserts. We got Ciroc. All right. So that's it for the.
Yeah, that's everybody. We good.
That's everybody.
Sensei.
Sensei, we see you, brother.
Hey.
Don't change
Sensei,
that dial, Erica and Sensei. Don't change that dial. But
Please
we're
don't change that
gonna
dial.
go ahead and kick off the show. We always encourage everybody to go look at the last show, the previous show. We always do that because we always want to make sure we're promoting the show before last and then the show before that last and everything like that. Check out the last show. It was really good. We did our recap of our trip to Philly. So please check that out. We had a lot of fun there and can't wait to go back. So it's definitely going to be a great show today because we got to top that. Each show we try to top what we did the last time.
Oh, that's
so
definitely going down. 2 years in the game.
2 years in the game.
For every show.
We got to come with it. So, GL, we know you're the purple skate hater. You got anything you want to share with them?
All right. So, with that being said, I've decided to share my trauma with the rest of you all, so you all can know exactly what's going on with this purple skate thing.
Oh boy!
So today I introduce you all to the true purple skate stories.
Here I am standing in the rain ready to talk about the thing I hate the most in life. Those goddamn purple skates. I never told anyone about this, and only the other people that know this story are the St. John Missionary Baptist Church kids. They all saw it firsthand. I now bring to you true purple skate stories. One Sunday, near the end of our second service, our great pastor surprised all of the kids with a roller skating trip to Saints. We were super excited. We arrived at the rink, and once we made it in the inside, we all went to the booth for our skates. I took my time, because I knew it took me a good 15 to 20 minutes to get used to skating on the carpet before I boldly stepped on the floor. I didn't skate regularly. On the carpet I kept skating, and the more I did it, the more confident I felt and my speed picked up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All it took was somebody's mom to say, "I see you, Scotty," and then I knew. The time was now. So I want you to understand, I was ready. I wanted to show my skate talent. I skated with the big kids, rolled past the adults, and everything was fine. Until some really cute girl grabs my hand. I didn't even know who she was, but she started talking to me and I really felt like my skills got me noticed. We were having great conversation, but then something hit my back wheel and turned me halfway around to see. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to tell you now is not for the weak, but this event changed my life today as we know it. I was turned around and I saw this humongous being. Unable to control herself, I tried to dip right, but there was a skate train. I looked left and it was some older kids conversating. I looked and I saw that my pastor had saw what I saw and he jumped over the wall. Now if you've ever seen the movie Man of Steel, there was a tornado scene where Jonathan Kent went to go rescue a dog, but while doing so, he broke his ankle. He then looked back and saw he wasn't going to make it. Knowing his son had the ability to save him, he didn't want to risk putting his family in jeopardy, so he waved him off and accepted his fate. That was me. When I saw her left leg go up, I looked at my pastor. And I waved him off and accepted that my time was up. Boom. The big bitch fell on me. Everything was black, I couldn't see shit. Felt like I was lost in a big dark black room. Unable to breathe, I passed out. But right before I passed out, I can hear a man's voice in the background screaming. Thought's a huge bitch. And then I was out cold. So the EMS people hit me with some smelling salt. And when I woke up, I couldn't feel shit. My whole body felt like the static background thoughts behind me. I just felt numb and prickly at the same time. I began to look around and I noticed that I was in my mother's lap. I looked over her shoulder, and my pastor was smiling. I hear the other kids from church talking, and one of them says, "There she is, thought's the lady that fell on Scotty. She got on purple skates." Well, apparently she heard them speaking, and she decided to skate over and ask my mom, "Is he okay?" My mom said yes. And the lady asked my mom, "Is it okay for me to hug him?" "I'm so sorry." My mom, not thinking, tells the lady yes. "Why, yes, you sure can." She makes me stand up. The lady rolls over to me. "People, you can't make this shit up." The big bitch fell on me again. The opposite way. I was smashed between two titties and a big body bitch. Oh, but I was up for this one. I ain't never heard so many people call for Jesus in my life. So, there you have it. My first real life incident with those goddamn purple skates. It's more where that came from. So stay tuned.
I tried not to laugh. Ooh, the narrator is stupid. God damn.
So many things wrong with this story. Okay. So first off, this is a real trauma. Okay. This is a real trauma. Scotty, you may need to talk to somebody because this is serious here. You have you may need to seek counseling because this is oh God.
No. Oh wow. Happy birthday to me, goddammit. I don't know what to say.
We're gonna try to paint the picture for this. We're gonna try to talk. Okay, so the first part, and you see, it's always a cute girl that gets you in trouble. See, let's start off with, because had you not been worried about that cute girl, you might have had all your senses to be alert, and I mean, so the cute girl, somebody yelling, "I see you, Scotty! I see you!
That's
see
all
you,
it
baby!
took.
Hit it!" You know, soon as you hear that, you
Oh yeah, I got this shit now, baby. I got it.
He almost ain't striding, you know. He hearing BGs in his head, you know. Staying alive.
Oh my God.
And okay, so wow, yeah, Respucia fell on you. So, oh my gosh,
no.
she fell on you. And you're out cold. So,
no.
So my thing, what is EMS putting the smelling salt up under your nose for? Like they didn't want to try like CPR. They didn't think AED. They just went for smelling salt right out the gate. Like
right up.
Oh man,
that's what they go to. Smelling salt. Okay. This must have been this definitely must have been a city EMS because
This is 1985, brother.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Okay. From a medical perspective, that's kind of smelling salt. They come in and hit you with the smelling salt. Nothing. No adrenaline. No adrenaline shot. Nothing. They just bam. Smelling salt up under your nose. He's all right.
Like he just got into a prize fight and he just woke his ass up with the prize fighter smell
right out the gate. We know what's wrong with him. Smelling salt. Here.
Golly.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh
man. Twice.
The pastor hops over the wall. Now you know it's got to be something biblical when the pastor hops over the wall to come out. Like that was like a biblical disaster or something.
Ooh, man.
That the pastor hopped over the wall to come out. You know, normally everybody try to keep the pastor away from disasters, but that was something in itself right there. Okay. When the pastor when the pastor runs to danger, it's definitely something biblical. Okay. So the story from that breakdown that the pastor comes. Okay.
Okay, Eric.
Praise in his name, holy, you know. And this was St. John's Missionary Baptist, Ebenezer, 3/4 monastery and missionary church.
Koji, AME, all that.
AME, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. You name it. Church.
Yeah.
So help him. Yeah, you may need to see counsel. This is a heavy trauma.
Oh my gosh.
So is that with all things purple or just purple skates? Like
purple skates?
Do you hate purple soda? You know,
nope.
Do you?
That's purple skates.
The shirt color purple, like what? Anything purple, grape jelly, anything like? Do you?
Barney, motherfucker, you probably
right.
Like Barney.
Oh, don't even talk about that.
Because Barney put on some skates too.
Don't even talk about that, bro.
Oh no.
So then she comes over to ask if she could hug you. And your mother says yes. This clearly couldn't have been a mother from this generation.
Oh
man. Mothers from this generation, you fall or hurt their child, they in your ass. Okay.
Still.
You don't get to hug. You don't get to touch the child again after they needed to put smelling salt up on you talk about a hug. You better hug yourself. Like what? You gonna hug this girl? Like the mother already at the trunk. Like she popping the trunk. So she gives permission for this gigantic lady to hug you again.
Yes.
In the background.
She falls on you yet again.
I'm sorry.
Weiss.
Super, do you have anything to make out from this? This is serious. Is something wrong here?
Oh, it's so many questions. There's so many questions. It's like,
oh my God.
Wait, did you ever find out who was in the background hollering, "That's a big bitch"? Did you ever find out who that was?
Good question. Good question.
Oh man.
Oh man.
It must have been the church choir that they all said, "Lord Jesus, help him."
At the same time, man, that was it.
Altos, tenors, and sopranos all went, "Lord Jesus, help him."
Oh
man.
Melodies from heaven.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, and the big chick rained down on him, didn't
oh my God.
she?
Down.
Oh
Rain
my
down on them
God.
twice. Ran off on the plug twice.
Ooh, golly. Golly.
Are there a lot of people out there that have had, excessively
Oh,
large people fall on them? Is that
Oh my gosh.
is that a
Oh,
skate culture phenomenon
yeah.
of having people fall on you? Because other people you might have shared a trauma, and that may open up some things for other people, to come out and talk about these type of things. I mean, because this is also a therapy podcast as well too. We need to talk about these things.
Yeah, I got to stay tuned because there's more shows. Like
oh no.
everything, all of these shows are true stories. I am not making any of this stuff up. These are true.
Oh my God,
100% true.
man. Golly.
Only you could have so much disaster happening in a place of worship where people go
Oh
to worship the
no.
wheels and worship his father's name in the holy matrimony of the church.
Oh man.
Only you could have some stuff happen like that to you.
That's it.
So I do have another question. En route to going back, what was that ride like leaving the Rink?
Oh no. I wasn't getting on the bus, bro. If I got on that, I wouldn't have heard the end of that.
I was waiting for that. Like, what was that ride going back
I
to
would
school?
be mentally messed up right now, bro.
Put up Sensei Leo's question. This is a good one. This is a good one here.
Like? Wait a minute. So what did he say? Since you were so close to the movies, were they purple too? No.
Good question.
Oh
Good question.
no.
Oh man.
Good question. I'm sure he saw purple after they smacked him in the eyes.
Oh.
Sure, he was nipple seeing purple. I'm sure.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Jeez. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's a shaker. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Hey, Super Duper.
Wow.
Somebody just said something to you.
Divine.
Oh, he did?
Your super brother.
Way to go, man. I appreciate you, brother. The super brethren. I appreciate that, man. Man. Wow.
So
I gotta get past the story, man. I'm just trying. I'm trying to gain composure, but woo.
They say the only way you can get over it and past it is you got to talk about
it. I don't know if you're
trying to tell folks that, but I'm trying to tell. You got to talk about it. Maybe you need a group. Maybe you need to go to like a group. Because maybe just a one-on-one thing ain't gonna work. So maybe you need to sit around with other people who have been, smashed by extremely large people. Y'all all sit in a circle and share your stories. Because it was purple skates for you. It could have been green skates for somebody else. It could have been white skates for somebody. I mean, you got to sit.
But B, just like you always talk about, when we when you hear counselors talking and they tell you there's certain things that trigger things, and I was wondering maybe that's the reason why that one person told me not to sleep on the big girls.
Because the one slept on your ass.
Because you actually slept on the big. Because you was actually asleep.
Oh
man.
Hey.
So too, this is part of skate culture. This is a question. If somebody wants to skate with you and you don't want to skate with them, what are the proper things to say? What are some of the craziest things you said to somebody that you didn't want to skate with?
Because I was a bastard back in my teenage years. I probably said some stuff today that I know I said some stuff.
Oh man.
I know I said some shit.
I could never I never say no. But there have been times that I didn't want to skate with people, so I just kind of like hit hit a different direction on them real quick. If I see them coming up, I can bam. I go the opposite way. They be coming towards me, and I hit boom. I go that way on them or something like that. Oh, Greg hit the cramp. Excuse on him. Start slapping his leg. Greg says he get a cramp.
Hey, the bat is notorious for grabbing his phone all of a sudden.
No. That's what I know. I don't even skate with my phone no more. Now I put my phone up. I told you I just hit the different direction and say I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, I hold my stomach like dang, I gotta go to the bathroom right quick.
See now Erica just posted something. She said start doing something that you know that they can't do. Okay.
And then then people will ask you, they're like, oh, okay, are you working on something? And you'd be like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out this move that I got in my head. But I'll get with you, I'll get with you in a minute,
Yeah.
Leo say, damn, this is my jam. And then he skate off.
What's up, Octavia?
Hey,
damn.
Then he get ghost.
And then
I ain't seen Octavia in a minute. Hey, what's going on, Tay? Man. I think one of the times I actually pointed at a chick that I know good and goddamn well I wasn't dating. I'm like, I would skate with you, but my girlfriend over there would say something, and she was bad. Now, mind you, they never saw me and this chick skate together at all. But I pointed dead at her like that was my girlfriend or whatever. And they, okay, and they skated the hell on off and just didn't say nothing. But you saw like the admiration from afar. Like every time I skated past.
Yeah.
I still never skated with the chick that I pointed out and said that was my girlfriend though, because I don't know her, and she was one of the baddest skating girls that was up there at the time. I'm like, all right, it worked. That only worked at once. Couldn't pull that shit off no more.
Yeah.
These are things we got to talk about because there are plenty of times when you really don't want to skate with somebody, and you don't want to. For those who aren't heartless, and just don't come out and be like, I don't want to skate with you right now, to tell you the truth. You can't skate, So no.
The bad part about that is
wait.
People always choose the song that you love the most when they want to come ask you to skate with them.
I've said a couple of times I don't like this song. It has been a couple of, and that's necessarily true. So I try to do the best place to hide a lie is between two truths. So I kind of, even though I really don't want to skate with you, I really don't like this song either. So it's like, no, I can't feel this song,
Yeah.
I don't like that, So
damn.
I blame it on the song, I don't like this song. They'll see that look on my face like this, like. Maybe, okay.
Why we do the same look? It was hell no. Oh my God.
But then you just break out talking to yourself.
What?
So I've done this a couple times. Somebody may come up to, somebody would want to come up to me and skate, and I didn't want to skate with them. I'd be like, the DJ playing this piece of shit ass song. See, this is why I don't cook this, and they see like, whoa, he's, whoa, he's upset right about now. Like, whoa, like, say, yeah, no, I've done that before too. I just break out, like, I start raging.
Yeah.
But it's at the DJ.
Would you just bust out just saying all types of
I start answering myself too. Should I go kill? I'll go up there and kill him. Yeah, go up there and kill him.
Oh
I don't know how to really approach this guy right now.
Oh man.
It's okay.
Hell no.
Something going on with him,
See, they asked me, I'll be like, man, I'm looking for Brandon. Have you seen Brandon and James? Where James at?
That's fucked up.
We're supposed to do something to this.
And then he come up. He don't tell us that. He just come up.
Right.
Remember that one move we supposed to do? And you be like, what? Like the move we supposed to do. The move. Oh, yeah. I got you. You know, I got you.
Oh man.
Oh wow. Oh shit. Speaking of the move, B has always been around whenever I do a move that I don't want to skate with somebody. It's just that just push them off. How many times have you seen that?
Sending people on their way.
Oh man, we see that too often. All too often.
See you. But then they try to whip around real quick and come back. Now they starting to get used to it. They ain't letting it.
Yeah, I know. 2023 is gonna be a new move. It's gonna be something else that's going down. I'm gonna reinvent that move and give it a 2.0 or something. So we're gonna have to do something different.
So we're gonna have to come back to this. We're gonna have to come back to these true purple skate stories, because this is definitely a trauma that we need to help our brother and Scotty Too Hottie with. GL, he needs some counseling. So this is kind of like part of our group therapy thing to try to help him with this skate thing and this trauma. You know, he's talking and he's sharing this. He's being very vulnerable with you guys. He's sharing himself with you, sharing his trauma. He's trying to help himself, you know. The first step is admitting that you have a problem and a trauma. And he definitely has a problem, you know.
He do.
He has a purple problem. And we have to help him. We have to talk about this. And please keep sending prayers and lots of love, because he has to get over this trauma. He's still on the shut-in list at St. John's Missionary.
Hey, yo,
every service, he's on the sick and shut-in list, and they're praying for him. It's there.
Oh man.
You can tell he's still traumatized, man. You can hear the trembling in his voice when he talk about this shit.
In Jesus' name, we say amen.
Amen. Amen.
All right.
So
my God.
What are we talking about today, fellas?
Oh my God.
Let's talk about ballroom. Okay. Let's go ahead and kick it off. We've only, dipped and dabbled on ballroom, but let's kind of really go in here. We really gonna dive into the water.
All right. So before we kick it off, we're gonna bring someone on the show, not guests, but a specific video. And this video is for one of our own, and we're just going to showcase her talent.
And when we're making love, your face is in the hurt from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need is sweet, those skies. Every time I look into your eyes, I see you're all I.
Power Girl, come back.
Yes. We need you to come back and kill the rink as you used to. Come on back.
Go ahead and pop that question up. Let's start off with that question.
All right.
From
Okay. Right now.
Miss Lee. What are your favorite rinks? What type of music do y'all skate to in St. Louis? Are there other St. Louis skate styles? So let's start. What are our favorite rinks? I really have to say I miss Hall of Justice, so I miss St. Nick's.
Yeah,
St.
That was
Nick's,
really
yeah.
one of my favorite rinks.
we definitely missed that.
Yeah.
Definitely St. Nick's. It's no longer open though. But that was kind of like a stomping grounds for us. It was, we had a Monday session that it was just you started your week off on a Monday night at St. Nick's, and it really was just like a kickoff. So a lot of honing our talent was done at St. Nick's. So it's
It
always
definitely
gonna kind of
was.
be a favorite for us. Nonetheless, Skate King and Skate City. Definitely favorites.
Saints was
Say Leo.
Saints was the best.
Saints is
The GOAT.
I didn't have the talent that I have now. I wish I would had the talent that I have now when Saints was up.
Woo!
Saints was like it was like a mecca.
It was the Mecca. I was just about to say the same thing.
Definitely the Mecca.
About to say the
Definitely.
same thing.
Our mecca.
Yep.
Definitely.
Like I want to go drive down Olive right now and take a picture of the sign right quick to Saints was the mecca. That's where like skating was. You know you're gonna see some skating at Saints, basically.
Yep.
Damn right.
You
Sure the hell did. Easily.
That was that. Skate King right now, Skate King and Skate City are what we have as our rinks of what I like to call fellowship. So a lot of y'all been seeing me on Instagram lately talking about Sunday morning worship fellowship and Friday morning fellowship. Right now, that's our fellowship rink right now. That we have Coach Light, not a fave, but it's a rink. It's a rink. Saints, St. Nick's, Skate King, Skate City. Those are rinks. The type of music. So y'all music buffers, y'all go ahead on that. Y'all more on the music tip than I am.
Well, with us, as far as St. Louis, we listen to a lot of rap. We listen to a lot of rap, and it's a lot of popular rap and whatnot that you hear on the radio, but it has a certain beat to it, and it's a certain BPM that you really get your roll off on, that you skate to. Let me rephrase that, because the old schoolers that like to roll, they used to skate to stuff that was just like, they used to skate to Jam On It and stuff like that, to where we got a high BPM, and they would just roll. Man, they would just roll around the rink and just kill it. You know what I mean? And it was a different kind of skate then. What we do as far as to really get a bounce and some crazy legging, we'd have to hear something kind of sort of like the Migos or something like that. You get a bounce and you get the good feel, and it has a good beat, and you roll to that. And R&B is definitely. We definitely are R&B aficionados when it comes to skating. So if you ain't got good R&B, man, that's all bad for you as far as being a DJ. So you got to come with it with the R&B for sure.
Definitely like old school.
Nobody downplays the Palace. Is just a lot of. By the time when the Palace came, it was probably the end part of an era where the Palace was hot. I'm gonna say from '93 to about '97. So it really wasn't around that long. But the times that it was open, you are so right, Erica. The Palace was definitely popping.
And I think it was more area too. Like a lot of North Side people went to, had the Palace when it opened up.
Yeah.
Pretty much you knew area wise. But I think people came from all over for Saints. I think Saints people came from every area, every county. But Palace, it was mainly not a lot of North Side folks that didn't want to go all the way over to St. Louis County. You know, they were North Side, they were out there. So it was a lot of like Jennings, Berkeley, Riverview,
Blackjack,
you know, Riverview, you know. But yeah, Palace was definitely one. It was kind of a squarish, wasn't it kind of like a squarish kind of rink or something like that?
It used to be the old Children's Palace.
Right.
Yeah.
That's history now. That's history. Some of y'all wasn't that old back then and wasn't born when it was Children's Palace. But you know, but hey, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we when it comes to the music portion, I like to tell people, St. Louis, we like beats. Beats are nice, but beats come second to melody for the skaters in St. Louis. We like a smooth melody, then the beat, but then after the beat, you got to be saying something.
Yeah.
To keep the attention, to keep the focus.
That's
Yeah, you're right. Aloha. I used to go to Aloha after we closed at the Palace. They used to be open from 12 to 3, I believe.
Yeah.
And we used to leave the Palace and go straight over to Aloha in our work uniform.
Wow, that's a good one, Sensei. I mean, I clearly forgot about that. And I was over at Aloha a lot when the Palace kind of started going downwards. Everybody kind of shipped out to Aloha because it was a way bigger rink. Boy, that was a bigger rink. It was way big. The rink was way bigger than the Palace floor.
Man.
And Aloha was wood, wasn't it?
Aloha was wood. I don't remember. No, you're right. It was wood because when they tried to reopen it, and unfortunately, I hate to say this, but the new people that tried to reopen it, they weren't interested in having a good rink. They were just interested in making money because it was another local skating rink.
Oh, okay.
Like the floor was terrible.
Yes. Leah Sensei, the archiver, said yes, it was a wood. Styles. We James Super mentioned it earlier. Crazy legging. We got gliding. We got the STL shuffle, as well as ballroom. I mean, we probably got so many other.
Remember that we used to be big on the dip. You remember we had that dip whole thing going here.
That's a style now.
Yeah,
that's a style because it's evolved to the contortionist dip. You probably see now most people trying to put the back of their head on the floor. And that's not the dip. Like you got to see, and you know, hats off to the young generation now because they are really they're picking up on ballroom and they're picking up on that dip when the nasty song come on. Oh, the young generation they get together and do the dip and do the big girl and all of that. So shout out to the young generation with this.
Yeah.
But back to that video. Man, Rita.
Our power girl, man.
Rita was definitely, just had a skill set that I always wonder why, I was drawn to watch Rita a lot of times. I was like, dang, she is something about that little munchkin, that you just see her in so much style, so much swagger and sex appeal at the same time. It's just, God, Lee, is so very few of them like that out there that just got all of that wrapped in one.
Erica's one of them, though. She still got that. Give it to her.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I started off ballroom. I've been ballrooming for quite a while now. When I look back at it, I've been ballrooming for quite a while, and right around the time I started ballrooming, so I remember going to St. Nick's, and that's why I say St. Nick's will always be one of the best rinks because I saw a lot. I got to skate behind Mr. Curtis.
And woo! Shout out to Mr. Curtis, man.
The smoothest OG on wheels. Him,
Man,
like
shout
him
out.
and Tommy Bankhand. Like I want to skate like them cats. Like I want to skate like them.
I need, yeah.
But wow, just Mr. Curtis, I would see. I also saw Ballroom Chris, and I would
Mm-hmm.
see him skate with Nakia.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing at the time what's called Ballroom now. But you know, I had saw Mr. Curtis do a kind of like a version of it, and then I
Mm-hmm.
saw Chris do it, and it was just like they wasn't even on skates. It was like they was on ice skates. Okay. To watch Chris and Nakia do it, it was like they were on ice skates. So it was like it was mesmerizing. It stopped you. It just, man, it you just see it. And Chris would, you know, he would let go of her, let go of Nakia and whip her around, boom, and they be like
Mm-hmm.
in total harmony, leg, everything, same level, all of that. It was beautiful. It was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
You look at it and you're like, man, I'll never be able to do that. I went to Skate King. I started going to Skate King, and I saw Leo doing it. Now I remember Leo. Leo, for those who may not go back this far, Leo had like the Rastafarian dreads.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's dread. Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was like, I thought he wasn't, you know, African American. I thought he was like literally from Jamaica. I thought he was from the islands, Wiki, and I mean he had the dreads, and he would, you know, stand on one hand and twirl around and drop down and split, and he just had that like he was born on skates, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I would watch him, and it wasn't until he got rid of the dreads or whatever that I started seeing him, and he's doing a version of Ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dang, I was like, that's I just seen that before. Wow, okay, but it's a little different. Okay, you know, so it wasn't until I'm starting to see, you know, different versions of it and more people, you know, I saw Leo do it, I saw Chris do it, saw Leo do it. Cool. I want to get it. I'm sitting over there, and it's every time I see it, I'm like, I gotta get it. I gotta get it, right? But I'm the type of person that I'm going to go to the source. I'm going to learn it from the source. So I'm going to learn it and try to mimic the people who impressed me doing it. And at that time, it was only really them two that was really doing it, that was impressing me, that could do it on a scale of anything to captivate you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying, and they have two different personalities. So Chris and Leo have two different personalities. So Chris, Ballroom Chris reminds me a lot of Mike Tyson. Okay, you know, you don't know how he feeling every day. You know, you don't. he like a pit. You know, you don't know if you can pet him one day or if he's gonna bite your face off the next day. So Chris is kind of, you don't know what you're gonna get depending on what he's feeling. So you know what's going on. So Chris, he's always in his zone. He's always got a serious a frame or stature about him. He's serious. He's skating, and I've shared this story before, but I used to see him skate. And I came up and told him, I think it's why he got an ounce of respect for me, because I came up and told him I would see him skating. I was like, you know, when I started skating, I thought it was all about the tricks, you know, and everything, the spins and the stuff you could do on skates to, you know, solidify that you could skate. And I would see Chris skating and way different from everybody else. He was like a gazelle across the floor everywhere, just one leg up and rolling around, and, you know, everything. It was like he was doing ballet on skates, or Tai Chi or something like that. It was soothing, but, you know, for the feeble-minded, it doesn't look like nothing. So I remember I had a high school friend, and I was like, come up to Coach Light, you know, see, like check us out up there. I'm up at Coach Light. I'm skating. I'm getting it in. I'm a roller. So this high school friend came up. They see Chris skating, you know, and I'm out there. I'm thinking I'm doing my thing. I'm jumping and twisting and everything like that. I'm out there thinking I'm getting money, right?
Right.
So this, I come up, I was like, yo, what I've been working on some of that stuff. Like I was out there getting it. What you think? She was like, oh, that was cool. But she's like, who is that dude right there? And I look, and I see this dude skating across the floor with one leg up and, like a gazelle and everything. I was like, him? I'm like, he ain't even doing nothing. And I'll never forget this phrase that my friend told me. She said, he's so smooth, he ain't got to do nothing. Okay? Blew the back of my head off. I said, wow, really? I said, you got to be smooth now, huh? Change my life. Right?
Change the whole trajectory of how you skated.
Changed my life. We'll never forget that. And I told Chris this whole story. I told him just like that. I told him I was lightweight hating. Okay. I was like, what is he? He ain't doing nothing. What is that? Shit, he got his leg up. He doing Pilates on skates. What is this? What is that? That ain't nothing.
That's your skate trauma.
That's my skate trauma.
There it is. There it is.
It traumatized me so much, I tried to get it like that. I mimicked. I went up to him. I said, teach me. I want to know. Teach me the ways, So, he didn't really talk to a lot of people. Chris, I mean, y'all know Chris. I mean, he doesn't really talk with a lot of people, but when you know him and you talk with him, he's a genuine dude. He's good. He's funny. He's extremely funny. You'd be surprised because I'm like, dude, this dude cracks jokes. Like, whoa, okay.
Right.
Because if you look at him, he looked like a pit, by the face that was off the leash, and he looking for a bone. And you like, well, I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute. There Chris is. Wait a minute. What? You don't look like he looked like you in the backyard and you see, oh, there that pit goat right there. He looked like that. Like he's a pit bull. You don't know what, you better get up on top of a car. You better run. But no, genuine dude, great. And skating with him, I believe I was the second guy that he really coached into the ballroom. And I was working a lot with Leo. And I was working a lot with him. And at one point in time, Leo had the dojo, if you guys remember.
Yep. I definitely remember the dojo.
So Leo opened up the dojo, and it was like he wanted that to be like the prime central for like people to come and hone their skills.
Mm-hmm.
This now, like, you don't have to go to the rink. Here's a facility where you have that you can go and just, work on whatever you want to work on, get the tutelage you want, whatever. That was monumental in itself just to have that.
Mm-hmm.
To have a facility that you can go to just kind of practice. I said, here's the best opportunity. Now, I remember at the dojo being up under both Chris and Leo.
Yep.
Okay. Here's where the story gets it turns. It's a pivotal point.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow we got off this track. I stood in the middle at the dojo of both Chris and Leo, the two monumental people that have amazed me with ballroom, and that I had the opportunity to gain knowledge from both of them, to gain expert tutelage from both of them at the same time, might I add you. Now, one of them gave me, listening to one of them train you and do all of that, that's hard in itself because they're very particular. They want to make sure you get it right. If you ain't got it right, they're telling you ain't got it right. So just, getting advice and learning from one of them is bad enough. Yet when both of them were together, good Lord, I mean, the average person ain't gonna make it, but I'm not the average person. So we were at the dojo, and the thing was now I'm kind of getting it. Okay, I'm kind of understanding and grasping the ballroom. I'm becoming my own with it now a little bit. And now it was like we sat there and we talked, and it's like, yo, we got to take this out now. We got to share this. We got
Exactly.
it. We got
Yep.
to pioneer this. Because people were coming to the dojo to learn the ballroom. People were out of towners were coming like they wanted to learn. Okay. So somewhere in this, we got lost. Like our mission, it got lost. And now, right now, so we fast forward to where we are, and now, you know, there's a division between Chris and Leo, you know. Somehow it got over to, you know, who came up with the ballroom.
Right.
Okay. Who came up with it? Who created it? Who's doing what? Who's doing a different version? I'm not doing your version. I'm doing my version, and all of that, and tell the truth. This and you didn't do, you know, all of this.
Right.
We got lost in the mission. Right now, ballroom is in high demand right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to get on the same page, everybody. Everybody, we got to get on the same page.
Because if you look at where this thing is now,
from where it was,
this thing has blown up beyond something that all of you even could have imagined.
Yep.
So now with the slight division that's there, and all it is just a conversation. All it is just a conversation. But that slight division is stopping this from blowing up to where Leo, Chris, and us in St. Louis knew where this could happen, knew where this could go.
Yep.
It's time to talk.
Yeah, for real. For real.
It's time to talk.
Honestly.
Because again, this is another situation where people can look at St. Louis and say, y'all fight each other. We ain't got to worry about y'all.
See, and that's bad. That's absolutely bad, man. You know, being in the dojo, watching it, because I mean, I was there. I watched them work with B, and at the time, one of the people that B was actually skating with was Frankie, because she used to be there all the time too.
Exactly, I remember.
So I watched that whole situation develop from that, and I listened to the credo and like the mission statement per se, as far as what they wanted to do with ballrooming. And like he said, and like you were also saying too, GL, the division is just killing it. I mean, because if these two minds could come together and come up with the style and do what they did in that little room just about every day, if not every day, it was every other day. We were always right there. If they can come up with that, man, and then do that, if they have a conversation and agree to disagree on some parts, and then just come together and go back to what that was, man. Do you know how monumentous that would be just for the city?
Bro,
but then how big it would be overall globally if you had this, if you had these two doing that.
Because those two brought a light on our city that's not able to shine like it's supposed to.
Right.
And truth be honest, it's not just ballroom.
No, you're right. It's definitely
not just ballroom.
No.
It's other styles. I remember the whole STL shuffle and G slide.
Yeah.
It was just Jesus Christ. We got to do better, people.
Erica, we had a whole show where we recognized all of you, so you can't say we haven't recognized you.
I swear.
We had a whole show just for the women. Y'all better go check out season 1, year 1.
Right. and you were definitely one of those women that was talked about heavily.
We gave you all the honor, Miss Erica.
I swear we did, and we still doing it to this day in my Deontay Wilder voice to this day.
Yeah, we do. We give everything, but this self-proclaimed shit, everybody, you know, self-proclaiming them as a king and a legend and a OG and everything, the STL pioneer person and passing the torch, all of this stuff. At the end of the day, it don't mean that.
At the end of the day, it's all St. Louis. That's all it is.
It's stand up. It's like
Yeah.
it's Kenya. If Kenya can stand up, STL stand up, please.
Matter of fact, and then on that show, the great part about that show that we did have for the women, we had Nikki on there, and she was giving all the credit to what's the lady's name that she was giving all that credit to?
Mr. Curtis's partner.
Yeah.
Like she gave her all the love in the world. It was to the point where I definitely just wanted to let them have control of the mic. I mean, the comments, they had the side full of comments just giving her all her roses.
Yeah. And she came in too, and
she definitely did. Yep, she sure did.
Sure did. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a Robin. Yes. Thank you, Leo.
Oh,
Robin.
Boy, I used to love watching her skate.
You ain't lying.
And,
Robin was just a
see them.
That
was the first unity. That was the first unity I had seen with couple skating, where two people moved and kicked exactly alike. Like, to people that may not even notice, that kick, we got that from Mr. Curtis. That from Ballroom is Mr. Curtis. Like, that's his. We got that kick from him. That we do. We don't all do the kick like that, you know what I'm saying? But that kick out from Mr. Curtis.
Yes, sir.
You watch him do it, you can tell if you have to see Mr. Curtis, and we might have to get some video.
We're gonna bring Mr. Curtis on the show.
Damn, now we're gonna say we're gonna bring him on. We gotta bring him on the show.
See him skate, but yes, and then to see Chris skate, who elevated that kick to a whole nother level. It's like Chris went from the kick to the leg up, you know, but Mr. Curtis had that kick, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, to talk about this, we probably need to have some videos and footage so people can actually see what we're talking about. But that we just going in the history, and we just got to get on one accord. We can't worry about how it's being taught and who is Mr. St. Louis and who is Mr. Ballroom and who is the ambassador and the emperor and all of that.
Who's the who's the guy and all the rest of that.
Who's the guy?
The funny thing is,
the mist, you know, who got the popularity.
The funny part is,
this has always been a place that's always worried about who got the kudos, who get the bragging rights, who the best. We a competition-based place. We always want to compete with each other, and it's not. We ain't not under any competition.
But that's the thing about it, though. The funny thing about it is, people outside of St. Louis don't care who made it.
Exactly.
They just want to learn it.
Exactly.
But I think this is the ticket, because now, and the young generation is getting it and going. I know at 22, I would not have been interested in ballroom. Okay. Me at 22, you know, me in my 20s and young and whatever like that, wouldn't have been interested in ballrooming. This young generation is interested in it, and they got it.
Oh, they killing it.
They
killing it.
It's a difference, though.
You got
it's a difference, though.
Shout out to Malik. Shout out to Rufio Reed. Them my guys. They getting it. They got some young generation females too who own the prowl. Who own the prowl. I'm gonna get some names. But it's some Rufio's partner. They got some females that's cold.
And ain't Rufio's partner Georgia or something like that?
What's April's daughter name?
Georgia Westbrook.
Georgia Westbrook. That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Georgia and Rufio got it, but Malik got a video with this one lady, young girl. I don't even know her name. She's the video is on Skate Life, and they do like some kind of kick or something in the ball.
Oh yeah, I got that video in my inbox.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that. I did see that.
I said I gotta get in the lab. They on our bumper. The young generation throwing the girls in between their legs and everything.
And then brought her back up, and she went into a split, bro.
Yes.
I said, oh Lord.
I said, okay.
Listen, bro.
Okay.
All right, now hold on. Before we go any further with that, though, because we like to skate with peers that are about our age. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a different rhythm that we get from them than we probably would get from the younger crowd or from the younger generation. And there's no knock on them. There's no knock on them at all. But the way that they're healing is a whole hell of a lot better than ours is now. Now, did you get us back then to do that? Yeah. But we don't heal the same way that we used to. So if we slip up and then throw one of them out, and it's lights out. It's pretty much that. Like you can look at that and say that's 4 to 6 weeks. Then you can just instantly you just know the injury time now.
Oh yeah. So when we fall now, them falls don't feel like they used to. We just right back up. But now you be like, oh
yeah.
Man.
I'm looking at 4 to 6 weeks right out the rip. That at the minimum, 4 to 6 weeks is how my shit starts.
With Erica, I say, Erica, we got to work on some of these throws and something between they getting us. I can't let it, Erica's starting to feel more comfortable with me. We working on some stuff, but they on our bumper. We can't let them. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep it evolving and keep it there because they coming up, man. They on our bumper.
They are. But that's good though. That's good. I mean, I like the fact that they coming up with like they doing what it is they doing because the old saying, steel sharpens steel. So that's good. I mean, that puts you at a point to where if you want to progress, but I ain't trying to. I want to try to compete, but I'm not trying to compete. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I want you to see that I'm right there with you, and I know where you got it from, and I'm there. But in the process of me doing this, I'm gonna make you elevate. So all you're really doing is just, like I said, steel sharpening steel. So that would be the competition that I want to do, and then sit down with them, and be like, yeah, that was good shit. You know what I'm saying? And talk to them.
It was the same way for me when I would ballroom in a cipher with Leo, or when I would ballroom in a cipher with Chris. It was a healthy competition.
Yeah.
So even though we wasn't competing, it was like, yo, I ain't gonna let you show me up.
Right.
But I ain't gonna let you show me up. And we clap hands. And then there's times that, I sit back and I marvel at, Leo doing ballroom. I marvel at Chris doing ballroom. And sometimes I'm in the cipher with them, and it's a competition. It's a friendly competition on who, looking the smoothest, the suavest, who doing it right, who making who painting the picture and telling the story the best. And then it's at the end of the day, it's nothing but respect. And they've sat back and watched and marveled and gave me, credit too. So I mean, it was never a thing like I'm battling, I'm battling to be better.
I get it. Yep, I'm the same way.
It was never that. It was
that's definitely him.
It was a thing of we both do this, and we gonna do it to the best of our ability, and we gonna praise each other at the end of the day, and go on about our business. And it wasn't no hate, it wasn't no competition.
No,
and it's a lot of that with us. We get in this battle mode to try to be better than the other person, and then it provides ill feelings.
Because now, you're right. You are 100% right, B. And now the thing is, now you just want to show up for your city. That's it. If you go out of town, what we do is we just want to make sure we put on the best show for our city, just so we can represent.
You are absolutely
right. Right. But the thing is that we got a lot of people in high demand that want to learn this, and ballroom right now is what I call our interpretation of what we've learned, of what we see. It may not be correct in somebody else's eyes, but the fact is that we're doing this, and this is the picture that we're painting. Like, you can't look at my art and say that ain't art. That's my interpretation of what art is. That's my sun and that's my moon. And when you paint your picture, you can put an orange moon and a red sun and all of that stuff. Whatever your interpretation of art is, it's your interpretation. And let's just unite on the fact that we're doing art.
Right. Facts.
So why is the fish at the bottom instead of being in the water? Because the fish is at the bottom and the water's at the top. So why did you put the fish at the top instead of putting them in the water?
because that's where
Because
I
I
wanted
want.
him. That's
There
my
you go.
interpretation.
There
Boomerang.
it is.
You know what I'm
There it
saying?
is. There it is. See, this is the reason why come to hell we link up so damn tough, because all you got to do is just shoot off a quote. The other one is right on top. So,
That's
man,
because
it's
that's why
crazy
I
on how that
wanted
worked
him.
out.
You know, that was my interpretation of the art. It's what you feel. Like I was telling somebody this the other day, is that I zone out
Like
on
a
the ball.
mud.
I'm a
Mhm.
different person.
Like
You
a
know what I'm
mud.
saying? Like when it's the right song and it's the right
Woo!
chemistry, I'm not there at all.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
whole
O-
different person.
Yeah.
It's a
it's an
different thing.
OBE.
Yeah.
And it's not, I don't know what I'm about to do. It just is. It literally is just go with the flow. And Erica is one of them people that I can zone out with, and it's beautiful, and it's an art. It's a story, and people see that, I know that's right. And it's but that's our interpretation of what it is of skating and in the ballroom and what it is that we do. And Leo has a great story
God
that he
damn.
does with his, as well as Chris, as well as Tony, as well
Yeah.
as Malik and
Mhm.
everybody who's just a monumental ballroom person. When you get the basic understanding, and I say this because when people start off ballroom, I tell them, the sky's the limit with ballroom. Once you get it, the limit's the sky. Go wherever you want to because you can evolve it. It's no certain things, it's no certain way that you have to continue to keep doing it. And if it's such a big deal, then we'll call it something else.
Yeah.
We'll call it ballroom interpretation or whatever to keep the drama down and just to focus on the fact that people can choose who they like. Not everybody likes everybody's ballroom, and not everybody likes everybody's skating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now
That's what it is. Like some people will prefer this person over this person.
Yeah, you're
We're
right.
different people. We feel different. It's no insult.
And that's what I tell people here in Dallas, because a lot of them come to me and they're like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm like, I said, first off, you're making it a routine.
That part.
I said, you're making it a routine. And I tell them, it's not a routine. It's
not a routine.
Feel the music. It's like when I skate, if you see me here in Texas and you see me skating, if it's something that I really want to skate to, I'm probably doing stuff that you all never thought I could do. But it's because I feel the music. When in St. Louis, that's why music is so big to us. We don't do routines. We skate from our heart. Like, we carry a lot of the bullshit that we go through during the week into the rink.
And dump that shit off right there.
Exactly. And that's when we're releasing that stuff, because we feel the music and we're actually releasing all that bullshit that we carried in there. So that's why I'm trying to tell people, it's not a step, it's not a routine. If you do it that way, it's going to look like a step or a routine.
Well, the thing is that you have to have the basic part of it. And this is just my take on it. Because my take is probably different from somebody else's take. I know, I'm sure it is. But it's I have a background in movement. Okay. I do 3 other things outside of skating that all deals with movement. Okay. The body movement, control, power, speed, all of that stuff. So I got a background in it. So I understand body mechanics to a degree. I got a little leg up, on most people because I've done it and I've taken arts and dance and different things, to understand body movement that I incorporate with skating. So 2 things, and then I'm gonna probably shut up. I got one thing from Leo, and I got one thing from Chris. Leo told me, make ballroom your own.
Yes.
Okay.
He still says that to this day.
When I was learning from both of them, I was trying to do it like them. And it wasn't till I got the basic and lost myself and then made ballroom my own. Now, Chris told me to apply it to other things that he knew I did, that he also did. So he was like, apply this to what you do with, you dance with that, apply your dance to this, apply, do this. It's like, your movement with your, with everything that you do. He's like, apply that. So it wasn't until I had to hear both of them say that and just kind of do it. And you make it your own. Mm-hmm. And people are either going to love it and they're going to be able to do it and they want to learn how to do it, or they're not. And I've had the privilege and the esteemed honor of people actually liking what I do, praising me for it and thanking me and watching me. And that's an honor, because there's so many people out here that do it and skate and do this. When somebody says you inspire them or they want to skate like you and all of that other stuff, I know we downplay it a lot and be like, man, whatever. But that's an honor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if people are coming up to you and telling you this, you can't worry about what other people are saying and what other people want to, downplay and act like it, they the head person and the pioneer and it should be them and riding coattails and all of that. We ain't, that's the last time I'm gonna talk about it. It ain't about that, Mm-hmm. And people feel energy when you come off, like you unapproachable and mad and angry and trying to, chastise people. This is how it's supposed to be done. And what are you doing? People don't want to mess with you.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Those are facts.
You're going to wonder why opportunities don't come your way and why people don't want to come back and learn from you and all of that. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. So we're going to wrap it up, but people respect energy at the end of the day. People respect energy and they gravitate to energy. Energy is everything. And if your energy is positive, you're going to have positive people come. If your energy is negative, positive people ain't fucking with you. Easy as that. All. Easy as that. So keep doing what you're doing. You ain't going to get no positivity. Or if you're positive, you're going to get some positivity. And good things will come. It's up to you.
There it is. Yep. There it is.
That's our take on it. I mean, we said, I said we was gonna do this, one time and talk about the ballroom, and we appreciate just everybody who is interested in this, and we're gonna try to continue to keep sharing our knowledge the best way we can. It's our interpretation. So other people's interpretation and insight on it may be different. Other people may train or teach you different or, give you tutelage different. But at the end of the day, get everything and then go from there. What works for you works for you. What doesn't.
There it
Let
is.
the chips fall where they fall. That's our show. We hope another, a Just Us League production, another good production. Everybody keep working. We appreciate our ballroomers. We appreciate people who just have positive energy, continue to rock with us, to comment on the show. Thank you, Erica, Ramona, Christy Collins is back in here with us.
Yeah.
Leo Sensei, thank you for tuning in. Rick, the manager.
You too, Erica.
Rick, we appreciate you. Shouts out to Rita. Shouts out to Chris.
Shouts out to Tony. Shouts out to Leo's partner Breon, because she kills it too. We're gonna throw her name in there as far as making sure that the women get recognized.
Hey, shout
out to Breon for that.
Shout out to Mr. Curtis.
Robin, Mr. Curtis.
Yes.
Everybody,
all these great people.
Lee, shout out to Lee. She was rocking with us earlier. I hope you enjoyed the show. Great on skates. I know you was tuning in. Thank you. Greg, Shout out to Greg and happy birthday to Greg. And
happy birthday, brother.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Tanya, thank you. Shouts out to you. Just thank everybody. You know, we rocking. We appreciate everybody. All you guys for tuning in and kicking it with us. Happy birthday, Super. I just want to take this time to really acknowledge this guy. I don't give him all the credit that I should, because I just expect that of him. And you know, he's there all the time. He's the heart of this group.
He's the big brother.
He's the heart of this group, and he's the one with the compassion that keeps us grounded, keeps us thinking. We just appreciate Super. He works hard. He you know, he is a ride or die, and nobody has your back like he does. He's a ride or die. He got, even though he got on a purple symbol on his chest. I don't know if that's messing with Scott or not, but
it might be. It might be a little bit, but that's okay.
Yo,
we'll get him. We'll get him right.
Our paths, you know, have united, and it has formed an unbreakable bond. And I just want to wish you happy birthday, brother, and many more to come. Love you, man.
Those are all facts, bro. We love you, dude.
Hey, man.
So rock toast to the Superman. Yes.
Superman.
The Rock Boys in the building tonight.
So with that, we wrapping it up. We went a little bit longer, but it was really something that we had to get off our chest. So
hey, one last thing though, before you close it out, because we told Chuck we was gonna do this.
Yes, thank you.
9th annual Skating for Scholarships.
Hey,
December 15th through the 18th.
Yes, sir.
You got Thursday, the HBCU and Greek nights. You got Friday, the Heat Starter, skate groups and skate styles. Saturday is the main event. And then you got Sunday, the closeout. That's the 9th annual Skating for Scholarships, December 15th through the 18th.
Man.
Be looking.
Salute to my man. Salute to my man Chuck Birch for that one, man.
All right. Well, then now, B closes out.
Yeah, be looking for that. Chuck Birch he's really doing that's a really big event, and Sensei Leo will be there to teach as well, because Chuck is holding a workshop.
Okay.
So there's going to be a workshop with Leo. He's going to be doing ballroom and some other things, but he's working on a project, and I'm not going to get the details. I want Leo to come and get the details.
Yeah, man.
But he's got a ingenious thing he's doing, and I'll let him tell it to y'all, because it's gonna be on this platform. So you guys just wait. Just know Leo got something brilliant. You might want to catch footage for what's about to happen at Chuck's event. But without further ado, we out of here. We went over. This is Just Us League Skate Talk, and it does not matter whether we are in Philadelphia, Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas City, or right here, St. Louis, Missouri. We are your Just Us League, and we are not going nowhere. 2 years in the game, diamonds are forever.
And so is the
Just Us
League.
Take me, disrespect me.
He rolling with that damn mind blowing that David Josiah, man. That's David Josiah.
Right. Break it down.
Yeah. Hey, man, with that being said, ain't nothing else to be said. Listen, I am proud to, again, make another revelation around the sun with my brothers. These are my true brothers right here, man. This right here, the green one over here, the green mother father, And the Bad Bastard proves to you that you don't necessarily have to be blood in order for you to be brothers, man. I love the hell out of both of you cats.
My
I
name is
appreciate you.
Carlos.
Oh, my bad. Carlos. Carlos.
Me ba Carlos Santiago.
My bad, Carlos. My Mala mia, mi caro. So shit. At any rate, man, listen. We are done. I am honored. This is an honor, an absolute honor, man. So that's all that need to be said. For me, from the green motherfucker and the bad bastard, I am the super some bitch. We are your Justice League. We are done, son. On that note, only thing that's left to be said is
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, yeah.